Hello everyone, this is the group presentation for Group 4 project, which is presented by Ricky and Lian. So first of all, I want to introduce you with our pipeline. So our first step is to use diabetes prediction dataset from Kaggle, and also use AWS SageMaker to train our model. The second step is to get an endpoint from SageMaker model training job. And third, we're going to configure our auto-scaling job for this for the endpoint of our second step. And the last step is to call the SageMaker module endpoint and use Amazon API Gateway and AWS Lambda. So first of all, the dataset we're going to use is um, a dataset about diabetes. So as you can see that the objective of this dataset is to predict whether or not a patient has diabetes. And this is based on different measurements included in the dataset. As you can see that there are 8 measurements indicating for the prediction process. And our target variable is outcome, which is a binary classification. So here, 1 represents that the patient has diabetes, and 0 means not.
So this is Lin. I will introduce you some model training part. So first of all, we use AWS SageMaker autopilot function to train our model. We just upload our dataset, which is diabetes.csv, to our autopilot experiment, and we use it to train our model. In the next page, you can see that we train our Nelson model. So please next page. So you can see that this is our training jobs. You can see it is very large jobs, and we choose the best performing model for our project. So in the next page, we can see that. So in this page, we can see that we pick the best performing model and create an endpoint for it. You can see that this endpoint is in service, and we can call it. We can use this endpoint to configure our auto scaling policy. So in the next page, we can see that minimum instance count is 1, and the maximum instance count is 2. So which is meet our requirements. And this page, we can see that the target value is 500, which means that our one instance can solve the 500 requests, and when the request is scaling up, the instance is also scaling up also, so we can achieve the 1,000 requests per second. So this is the part of the auto scaling policy.
And after we have done the auto scaling part, we can create a Lambda function based on our endpoint. So this is our code for creating the Lambda function. And also in AWS Lambda, there's a function that that can help us to change our environment variables. So as you can see here, I'm replacing endpoint name with diabetes prediction, which is my endpoint created in the first steps. And after that, I can use AWS API Gateway in order to get an invoke URL. So as you can see that there's an instance of a newly created API Gateway, and there are 2 URLs for my purpose. So here in the red box, I'm going to use the second one, which is for test purpose. So in order to test my my module, I've been using Postman, which is a application that can help me to do some testing job. So as you can see that I have put my invoke URL in the box at the front, and also I have to set my method into post request. And after that, in the text bar, I've put a little piece of test data here, and after I click send, it will send me the result of my prediction model. However, due to some technical issue, I don't get my result, the prediction result. So here's a example for the prediction, which is as you can see that at the very bottom, there's a B indicating the prediction result. So you can refer to this example on the left web page. So obviously there are some problems with our project. So since one of our group member dropped this course last week, it was very difficult for the rest of us to complete the web application and locust testing part. And also, finally, the postman did not give me my desired result because I believe there is something wrong with there's some mistakes in our dataset processing job before we train our module.
So our future plan is that we get our desired prediction from Postman and complete our web application, and then we will complete the locust or the scaling testing part. And finally, we will learn from other students' projects to write our testing code and other locust testing code. So to upload our GitHub. So that's our future plan. And thanks.
And finally,
And
thank you for watching our presentation.
thank you.